Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do enjoy the videos, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. SKEBCOIN.com. I found something, serpents. I found something, and I'm going to share it with you today. Now, during times like these, times of bear market and times of accumulation, right? You should be accumulating now. If you haven't been, you should. It's really, really important to have that long-term vision. But more important than long-term vision is for the projects that you're going to be in from now and moving forward to have real utility, to have a purpose. If the project does not have a purpose, let me tell you something. It won't last. It's very, very, very important for the project to solve real world problems moving forward as we head towards the end of 2022, 23, 24, and beyond. Now, what I have found here is called SKEBCOIN, the largest creator commission platform in Japan. Now, you might be thinking, Serpent, what are you up to now? What have you found here? Now, it's really, really important. Pay attention to what I'm about to say today and what I have found. Because as I mentioned, as we're heading towards 2022, 23, 24, and beyond, this particular platform and what they've done, they are solving a real world problem. And that gets me very, very excited to come on and share with you guys. Now, it goes without saying, for those of you that have just recently started to follow me, I only go for things that I'm myself invested in, that I see the long-term value in it. And as always, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm sharing with you what I have found and hope that you see what I see in a particular project. So what is it? Well, Skeb is a Japanese commission platform with over 113,000 native creators. The marketplace connects a global base of Japanese art and content enthusiasts with native talent. Now, Skeb has recorded 10 to 20% month-on-month growth. This has propelled the platform to a 1,000x adoption growth, and the curve continues. That is interesting to me. That is why I'm sharing it with you, the audience, on this platform, because the month-on-month growth of the platform is very, very fascinating to me. Now, 1,000x adoption growth, adoption curve, and continues to grow. That is also very, very fascinating. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, it's so important to have a project in your portfolio that has real world utility. And it's easy to say, we will have this, we will have that. No, these people have already done it. So the proof of concept is already here. And that in itself makes me very, very excited to share with you guys. Now, as we go through some of the numbers, you see the number of users, 2.23 million, number of requests, 900,000, accepted requests, 610,000, transaction volume of 7.1 billion. I mean, that is monstrous. And look at this curve. Like, look at what's been going on since 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and look at 2022. Like, in all areas. And you can check this out for yourself, right? That's the whole point of these videos, is for, I'm going to show you something, and then you go out there and research it yourself and figure out whether it's right for you or not. And it may not be. And you know what? That's okay. Now, when we talk about empowering creators in the massive Japanese content industry, you may ask yourself, well, how big is this industry? Well, the Japanese content market is a 25 billion Goliath, and it grows bigger every year. I mean, I never knew this until I started to research this. I gotta be transparent with you. But when you start to break it down and you start to look at just how big this industry is, it's huge. Now, the sector is dominated by a few mainstream media brands, sidelining most creators. And this particular platform gives Japanese creators a powerful opportunity to monetize and distribute their art in a manner where the primary wealth generation is theirs, unlike traditional platforms and traditional organizations, traditional media companies. We know that this is a huge problem with Web 2 organizations, Web 2 companies. And this particular organization is very niche. And I like that. I really, really, really enjoy a company that knows who they are, they stick to their lane, they know what they're good at, and that is what they keep doing day after day after day. I love that. To me, it's a great sign of knowing who you are and who you want to be. That is really, really important. So through tokenization, SKEB multiplies opportunities for both creators and consumers. Rapid transactions, content traceability, secondary liquidity, and built-in royalties for the creators. So that is why there is a coin. So what is the coin? Well, the SKEBCOIN is a crypto asset that enables smooth transactions between creators and their fans. For instance, users can use their sales to make requests to other users with SKEBCOIN, facilitating the mutual exchange of value in the creative industry. So conforms the most common standard ERC20 on Ethereum, burns SKEB coins as requests for creators on SKEB increases, and uses instant payment method for low cost and high frequency transactions. And I'm going to talk to you today also about how it's available at the moment on DAOmaker, how that works, and how you can research about it. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, if you go on DAOmaker, you click on the search and you type in SKEBCOIN, you're going to see what this is all about. Now, they launched back in 2018. And it is the largest commission platform in Japan with over 113,000 native creators. But when you jump on the DAOmaker website, you can see that there's a stronghold offer and there's a public round. Look at the rules, understand how this all works, and make sure that you do your due diligence. Like I said, it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but I just want you guys to understand what is available and how that all works. And they break it down themselves, right? They give you a lot of information about it, how it works, and you know, all the things that have made DAOmaker feel confident that this is going to be a project worthwhile investigating and potentially worthwhile having as part of your portfolio. But like I mentioned, make sure that you do your homework, that you do your research, that you understand what everything that it entails. So the expansion, so from a mobile perspective, as Japanese art and content is increasingly consumed on mobile, expanding to mobile users is an opportunity to multiply the SKEB's addressable demand base. Direct sync to Web3 wallets connects the $1 trillion crypto market to SKEB Mobile, which will be really, really cool. They're also looking into VR and AR assets, so SKEB focus on traditional content, but it will expand and to be a first mover in the booming market of virtual and augmented reality. With growing global interest in the metaverse, SKEB poised to provide the world with a go-to market for metaverse Japanese content direct from the creators. So they're already looking ahead. A very, very interesting roadmap, which I'll go over in just a few moments. There is a light paper for you to look at. Now, it goes without saying, you've been here long enough. For those of you that haven't been here long enough, I'm about to tell you the same thing that I say every time. You got to look at this stuff. You got to read it, understand it, digest it all. You need to read every single inch of this because it is really, really, really important for you to understand what it is, how it works, and how it's going to benefit you. Very, very, very important. Now, not only I want you to read the light paper on skebcoin.com/light paper, but then also on the DAOmaker website, they've got it here even in more in-depth as well, easy for you to check out. So from, you know, what are the coin, what the technology does it use, how the marketing strategy is going to work, how the whole thing works, how the revenue streams work, everything. And I need you to do me a huge serpent favor and go over it step by step. Now, Q3 of this year, which is, you know, where we're at the moment, the IDO at DAOmaker and listing. Q4 to Q1 next year, so as we head into 2023, development of instant payments with the SKEB community, enhancement with the mobile app, enhanced features, and also the overseas creators, and then the gates to the virtual world, more utilities with the SKEBCOIN. So as I mentioned, long-term vision, real-world utility that solves real problems, and that is what excites me about good projects. And I'm very happy to be in a good project long-term because I understand that they're solving a real-world problem. And as I mentioned, how niche they are, and they know exactly the type of market that they help, I'm in. because it makes sense. It makes sense, right? I mean, they're helping the creators, they're helping the people that are going to buy the art. It's a win-win everywhere. This is the beta version of what the platform looks like. Go over it, understand it. You know, if you go on the main page on the website, you can actually click on Launch App, and it will launch and you'll be able to see it. Social media, Twitter, follow, alarm bell, everything. As you guys know, at the moment, my Twitter account is currently suspended because they believe that I've, done some things wrong, which is not true. It was about 120 fake accounts got created, and that's why at the moment I'm suspended, but I have put in my request. So hopefully Twitter puts me back on ASAP, but make sure that you follow the Twitter account and alarm bell. Telegram, there is an announcement Telegram, so make sure to view that, and also make sure to join the actual chat as well, where they're discussing and talking about things. Once again, very, very important. Now, there is a medium in English and there's a medium in Japanese as well, so that you can understand and then go over some of the things that they are talking on there. But it's really important to be part of the community, to understand what is going on, to be part of the announcements, and to be on the Twitter channel so that you know when things are happening and how they're happening and what's going on there. But today, check out the website, SKEBCOIN.com, and the DAO Maker website, so that you can get a very good understanding of what the project is, how it entails, and also what they're doing from a stronghold offer and from a public round offer. But as always, if you did learn something new today, then don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.